The government has adhered to its characteristic approach of crafting headlines, grabbing schemes with arbitrary targets, rather than offering the substantive programmatic solutions. Madam, the government has again failed to address the pressing issues facing the middle class. The budget speech overlooked by the concerned affecting the commandment. Madam, government has much talked about the unemployment rate, which is clearly the government has reported that in the urban area, the unemployment rate is only 6.7. But where is the Center for Monitoring the Indian Economy? CMAI has clearly indicated that the unemployed problem in the urban area is 9.2 in June 2024. Equally, in the urban areas, on the month of May, it was, as per the government report, it was 6.3. But where is in the June, it has increased to 9.3. So the employment problem is increasing in the state, which we have to rationally take up in our country. Yes. Madam, we much talking about MGNREGS, that present and this year allocations. It is only just 1.78 of the total budgetary allocations. Makes it 10 years low in the scheme funding. Shame. Madam, it is also much talking about the farmers' movements, but even this year, the agriculture and the allied sector has put just 3.5% of the total budget. Madam, government has much talking about the road connectivity. But as one of our honorable member has mentioned, about the government has talking about the Act East policy, but for the Northeast, no road connectivity has been mentioned in this budget. Secondly, in the irrigation and flood mitigations, yes, the flood the mitigation is there, but especially in the Northeast and many of our states, the natural calamities problems are there, but it is never included. And the Northeast, our government always says that Northeast is a rich culture and heritage, and it has a scope of the tourism, but it has never mentioned in our budget. And Madam, I'd like to request our government and especially our Minister of Finance that in the year 2015, and this August House, our late Shri Arjun Jetli has mentioned in the budget that in Nagaland, that Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research will be established. But till now, it is not established. And Madam, Nagaland is the only state which is not connected to the airport and the capital. So I'd like to request our government to give the two projects and the priority. Madam, we have two agreements, and we are waiting for one is 9 years, one is 7 years, but for the last 9 years and 7 years, it was not indicated in the budget. That is, we have the Naga political solutions, which was agreed and make that agreement with the government of India in 2015 and 2017, and which is mentioned about the rehabilitations. But in the scheme and the budget, it was never mentioned, and we've been allowed to wait for 9 years and 7 years. Madam, the government of India has announced that 31st October 2019 as the talk of the Naga peace talk is successfully completed. And at the same thing, on the 17th January 2020, and the floor of the House in Nagaland, the governor who was the interlocutor of this settlement has announced in the House that Naga political solution is solved. And he has congratulated the Prime Minister and the Home Ministers. But we were not, the implementation is still awaiting. Where is contrary to this? We have the Government of India has imposed the Armed Special Power Act in Nagaland. The ceasefire monitoring is not doing well. Killing of the peoples are doing in the daylight. And the ND elements are collecting the taxes. And we have 24 factions. Apart from that, ND elements are there. To reach a commodity also, it takes 30 to 40 groups used to take the risk. So, sir, I'd like to request in your chair to communicate to the Home Ministry that we want the immediate implementation of Naga political solutions, and we want the requirements of these two priority projects. Thank you.